What I'm talking about has to do with the same problem as gender. I can't even say a word in my own home. People believe a person talking in their own home now has nobody they're talking to, has no one to listen now. Disregarding the technology they use to blast their radio and go all night long. Where I am at now in my kitchen, next to a bathroom, I've got to worry about the creepiness from next door. They say they can do because of what they know now. And what they know is what they hear next door. And what they observe next door. What I'm doing now has to do with time. What I just spent my time doing. What the people like the person next door does with their seconds and their minutes, their hours and days and years. A woman. A woman over there. A woman down there. A man over yonder. A man right a few doors down. They know from what they hear, they see, they observe, and what they can figure out socially, spiritually, and imaginatively. They accomplish these goals and these tasks living in a place where there's behavior enforced by the people in charge. And like a tribe, they join the person in charge, the leader. They keep track of what they need to do, and then they get to live the life they want and dream about and enjoy. In these conditions, in these circumstances. I'm talking about a shape 5 floors of humans lined up according to gender, neutrality, ethnicity, dialect, philosophy, and ideology. Awesome, now what? The voices don't stop. The creepiness doesn't end. The barbaric, humiliating, and decisively winning side reaches their goal. They label a person next door. They tell a person on another floor. And they live happily ever after now. The people in power in charge, Mayor Durkin, Governor Jay Inslee, the President of the United States of America, elected by the people they represent, the person represents, Mr. President Donald Trump. They say, they explain, they talk about, they insist, they have meetings, they make task forces, and have press conferences. They get information from people like me who are willing to take a risk, spend time learning rather than getting stimulated by some bass from some music sound or some drug in the pipe of some smoker or injector into their arm. They argue, they fight. A person says a word, the other person says, you're a rude and racist, you're wrong. And they go, and they go, and they go. The world never stops. Moments never get repeated. Flies just keep buzzing. Birds keep flying. And the smartest, living, breathing, eating, and sleeping part of the world, humans, person in the world, humans, denies one another freedom. With the exception of those communities like Iowa, where they're experimental and graceful and calm. and those other places where not everyone's allowed now. The last part of ethnicity and behavior has to do with the same problem as with Mayor Durkin, Miss Supreme Leader Mayor Durkin, Miss Person in Charge Mayor Durkin, Mr. Governor Jay Inslee, Mr. Tall, Strong, and Powerful Governor Jay Inslee, and Mr. President Donald Trump, who says words and they respond within a system they perpetuate. A person proving another person incorrect with a person next to that person saying they're a bully, they're a racist, they're rude, they're white trash, and they're stupid in so many words. A person saying to the group of people, you're not correct, and them saying, no, you're not correct. Behavior, 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 language, 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 behavior, language, brain, language. And in a similar description and example, gender. People who say, no, there are no men and no women. Hormones are bad, they need to get stopped now. And anybody who wants to be anybody can be who they want now. At the same exact moment of time, proclaiming they are with those people who want ethnicity, who want tribalism, who want anarchy, with race being taught, slavery being told and acknowledged by the listener and watcher, in a system similar to a man and a woman inside of gender, with the processes of what a person has for their body parts when they are born now. Similar to the, you're saying stuff incorrectly, you're saying stuff wrong, and both sides getting to the moment of civil war. They're both correct. Nobody's fixing any problems. Nobody's solving any dilemma. They're just sticking their face out, sticking their bodies in front of the cameras. The person saying, no, you can just eat whatever you want. You can just talk like this, and you can just stay up all night. You don't gotta sleep. And the world goes on. Food still gets on the table. You can just get free stuff and be socialist. You don't need government. You can be an anarchist, Antifa-loving Seattle inhabitant. And the world will adapt. The problems keep going and going and going, and now there's the civil war with the leaders, and now there's the civil war with the civilization and society and the people and the humans who live in the world.